These are the plants that you're going to see everywhere in 2026. I just got back from California spring trials, and some of these plants surprised me. This is where growers and breeders reveal what's coming next before it ever hits the garden centers. So I'm going to show you the plants that really stood out, the ones I think are going to be everywhere. First of all, these bold saturated colors are not going anywhere. If anything, they're getting even stronger. Big, bold colors. These mums absolutely stopped me. The color is intense. The bloom's just packed. They have instant impact. And these zinnias, wow. And what I keep hearing over and over, gardeners want plants that perform in the heat and still look like this. Beautiful, bold, and cheery. And all without a lot of fuss and a lot of work. A big theme this year is performance. Plants that can handle real garden conditions. Heat, sun, less water, but still putting on a show. And honestly, that's what most of us want right now. We need plants that don't struggle once summer heat hits. Durable plants with long-lasting blooms and lots of color impact. It's not a lot to ask, right? Well, these breeders are working hard at it. Developing these plants, breeding these plants, especially for gardeners who want a lot of impact with low maintenance. Now these are the ones that really caught my attention. Some of these colors and forms I hadn't seen before. Really beautiful. And when you start seeing the same plant repeated across many growers, then you know, well, that is going to be a trend this year. For instance, the calibrachoas, that was a trend that I saw repeated in several growers, and they're absolutely beautiful and stunning, and you can tell the breeding that's gone behind these lines. They're stunning, stunning, gorgeous plants. Tons of different colors available, and these calibrachoas do stand up to that heat. And this experimental Biden, oh, this caught my eye. This is a stunner, and I'm hoping that this is out in the markets and available to us this year. It's beautiful. There will be no lack of color and pop to your hanging baskets and your bedding this year. There's some fantastic options available, and it is going to be so hard to pick at the nursery. Bold colors are in this year. Plants that can last in the heat and hold up to that strong sun. Now, not everything shows up right away, but a lot of this is what you're going to start seeing in the garden centers this year. So if something catches your eye here, there's really a good chance that it's going to be easier to find soon. And there's a lot of promise ahead in your garden season, so get ready. What caught my eye this year was the intrinsic, just beautiful designs on these flowers. These petunias were beautiful, and the calibrachoas, excellent bedding plants this year. It just amazed me because the breeders have done such an excellent job in bringing us a lot of variety, a lot of color, a lot of design in the beautiful, beautiful blooms. And the dahlias are going to be something to look out for this year. There's going to be a lot of options, both in the hot colors and the coffee trends. Really beautiful lines this year.
we hope that garden centers around the country will pick them up and offer them in either like rack programs like that or in containers that you can buy from your local independent garden centers or the big box stores or wherever. So
For me, these are the things that I'm going to be looking out for, the ones that just knock me off my feet. And these are the ones that I'd make space for. These reliable, heat-loving plants that don't take a lot of care but are absolutely bright, beautiful, and going to be a showcase in the garden. These are the plants that I'd make space for. These plants are not just pretty, but they're showstoppers. They're reliable and they're never-ending blooms. And this is something that you really want in the garden. Reliable, trustworthy, and beautiful, all in one. Those are the types of plants that I'm going to be looking for. I'd love to know which one of these plants would you make space for? Because I'm personally rethinking spots in my garden after seeing some of these. Oh my goodness.